Can we talk about how amazing this shirt is? Hey guys, it's Marissa again, just jumping on here to update you kind of like what's been going on. It's a little bit different of a video, and anyone who listened to the Face of a Feminist podcast is gonna be like calling me out hardcore, but I deserve it. So before I get started, this amazing like vintage NSYNC shirt is actually from the men's section in Target. Shout out to my friend Kayla who discovered that for us. I'm gonna leave a link below. It was like $11. Actually, I got it on sale for $8.99. So I almost bought multiples because I was like, what if I lose it? What if I get stains on it? Shout out to all my 90s kids. Anyways, today's video is, like I said, something a little bit different. It is all about some ways that I've been trying to be more eco-friendly now. Like I said, if you listen to the Face of a Feminist podcast, you probably just like spit out your drink, you're rolling your eyes like all at the same time, because if you recall, I did, Laura was always like super eco-friendly. She was amazing at it. She would like, if you dropped some sort of plastic or whatever, she would literally put it in her purse and bring it home to like recycle properly. And I opened up on the podcast about how when I lived in my old apartment in Orlando, I didn't recycle. I know, it was awful. I like made excuses. I lived on the 3rd floor. There was like no proper recycling program at my apartment complex, which is all very true. But it was bad. It was bad, and I'm trying to do better now. I recycle now that I'm back in Lakeland. There's a whole process for it and everything. But I also have been doing, how like late at night you go through like, at least maybe it's just me, I don't know. You go through like YouTube or Twitter or like just Google, and you start going down these like rabbit holes of like articles and research and things like that. And so it started with deodorant. And it like just sort of evolved from there. I had heard and I had started to see like at the stores about how different kinds, about how like traditional deodorant is filled with like toxic chemicals and it's potentially like cancer causing, and there's all these things, and you're like, oh my God, like I need to start, like tossing everything that I own. And then, so anyways, I kind of like came back for a moment, and then I started reaching out to some companies that I found online that had some really interesting products and just sort of ways that I can continue to do better for the environment, to do better for myself and my body and my skin. And so yeah, I'm just gonna jump in and we'll sort of go item by item. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this. Like I said, it all started with deodorant. And so there was a couple of different kinds that are some of the most popular that I saw online. And I thought, I'm gonna start there and then we'll sort of evolve, right? If you don't know, I live in Florida. It is like yesterday I got into my car and at like 5 p.m. and it was 110 degrees. So like I can't have my deodorant not work for me. And it was to the point where I had to switch to the clinical deodorant and antiperspirant because it's just ridiculous. And before I start sharing what worked for me and what I've been trying or what didn't work for me, just know that this is a very personal thing, right? There's no right and wrong answer. You guys in the comments will, destroy me. You gotta try this one, but you gotta try it longer or whatever. You gotta let your body detox. Like there's all these different things, and I understand that it is a process, but again, it's very personal. So let's not get sassy about this. So I reached out to Native. Native sent me, I'm gonna go ahead and also preface that some of these items I purchased myself, and some of them the companies sent me to try out. So there's my little disclaimer. Native did send me these different scents of deodorant. So I have charcoal, cucumber and mint, and what is this one? This is my favorite. Coconut and vanilla. Okay, these have been great, right? So I really like the coconut and vanilla. This is paraben-free, aluminum-free, made with like just very basic ingredients. You can get this at, I think it's at Walmart now. You can get it at Target. You can get it off Amazon. And when I was doing some research, some people were saying that it just didn't like work with their skin very well, that they had like a reaction to it. So I wanted to point out too that they do have a sensitive version. I haven't tried it because I haven't really needed to. This has worked really well for me. I'm obsessed. Can you believe we're talking about deodorant right now? Oh, it smells like a tropical vacation. Coconut and vanilla, like it's so good. The one thing that I will say is that this has worked better whenever I'm staying indoors. It hasn't worked as well, and I haven't had as much luck as an antiperspirant, which it doesn't claim to be, so I'm not mad about it, I'm just saying. But it definitely, I smell good all day, especially whenever I'm sitting inside, I'm doing work. These have worked great for me. I have not tried the charcoal one yet, so maybe, why am I smelling it with a cap on? Smells pretty good too. I like the coconut one better, but Native has been great. Like I said, you can pick these up. I'm gonna link everything below. Walmart, Amazon, Target, off their Native website. The other brand that I reached out to after doing some research online, I had heard about Native before. I had not heard of this company. It's called, I like it. It's PPP, but it's Primal Pit Paste. And so they sent me these two, and what was really cool is that this one is actually the zinc formula. So they have the baking soda formula, which is I think what you normally see on the shelves. This scent is Seaside that I chose. Oh, come on. Oh, it's a twist cap. It straight up smells like the ocean. They claim natural deodorant that actually works. I did find that the zinc formula worked better for me as an antiperspirant. So I wore this. This is the lavender one. It just smells like lavender essential oils. I tried this one whenever I was hosting some of the softball games, which are outside. It's a gazillion degrees. And I found that I didn't really sweat as much when I wore this. I have not tried the Seaside one outside yet. It smells great. But if you are sensitive to the baking soda ingredient, then go ahead and give the zinc formula a try. I will say the only thing with this is that it does go on, I don't know if you can see this, with like a white cast. You have to do a little bit of rubbing in. Like I can rub it in and it's clear, but if you don't know that and it just goes on white, it might freak you out. So just a heads up, if you are doing the zinc one, you've got it. And I also found with all of these that if you, it sounds crazy, but if you open it up, you stick it on and you hold it and you let, they say to let your body heat sort of like melt it down and then you rub it in. It's not gonna be as, because it has a little bit of texture to it, it's not gonna be as irritating to your underarm. So this is Primal Pit Paste. They did also send me a code, so if you guys want to try this out, it's code Marissa on air, and that's good through July 23rd, 2019. So thank you for that. You can grab these, of course, off their website. You can do Amazon, and they also, I recently found, are in Target as well. Okay, moving on from deodorant. Let's go to cleaning supplies. This is a brand called Branch Basics. They sent me their, this is like their basic starter kit. And I'll be honest, I had researched into it. I did a lot of research on the company. I love the fact it's founded by women. It's non-toxic. It's not gonna be harmful to any sort of like pets or children that are in your house. But I was very confused when I first got this because it had, well, this one is full because I filled it up, but it had like empty bottles. And I was like, did they forget to fill it? It's like, I don't understand. And then I figured it out. So the way that it works is it's got this concentrate. So this is, literally says the concentrate. Plant and mineral based. It's a powerful multi-purpose cleaner, fragrance-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, all of the very healthy things, right? So they've got all these different types of bottles depending on what you are cleaning. This is streak-free. This is for windows, glass, and mirrors. And what you do, it's actually got like a little line on here. So you fill it up to where it says the water is supposed to go, and then you pour the concentrate into the bottle, mix it up, spray it on. They say if you leave it setting for like a couple of minutes before you wipe it off, that you're gonna have much more luck with that. What's cool in the starter kit though is, like I said, they've got different amounts of concentrate that you need depending on what it is that you're cleaning. So this one is like an all-purpose one. This says surfaces, stains, grease, dishes. This one is for your bathroom, so you probably need a little bit more concentrate in this. This is some foaming hand wash that I'm about to use, but I used this. Yeah, there's still some in here. I used this whenever my cousin and her family were coming over. I was like, this is a perfect opportunity. I'm gonna just kind of like clean the whole house, see how it works. And it was really good. I'm gonna be very honest. I was skeptical. I was like, you're telling me that there's one concentrate that is going to work on everything that I own, and all you're doing is mixing it with water? I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. But I followed the directions, I did everything that they said, and I let it sit, and then I went and I cleaned the bathroom, I cleaned the toilet, I cleaned everything, and it worked just as well as anything that you can buy straight off the shelves at, you know, Walmart or whatever, that doesn't have that really intense, overwhelming, like, cleaning smell. So you guys know that we have Chip, who's like a total nightmare, and so I'll like spray something if I'm cleaning, and he'll come up immediately after and like try to lick it up. And there's like, I was like, oh, that's probably not good to have him licking up all of those chemicals, because like he's crazy enough already. So they also have this laundry situation. I will be honest, I have not had a chance to try this yet. I'm going to try it today though, because I have a whole pile of laundry in the other room to do. But it's kind of the same concept. You fill it up to the line. You can add this. This is their oxygen boost. It says it whitens and brightens, no bleach or ammonia, no dyes or fragrances. So if you're sensitive to certain like laundry detergents, I've never had a problem with that, but hey, if I can switch to better for you alternatives, why not? I was also reading this company, the Branch Basics. I think you can only buy off of their website. I found them on Instagram, so I'll leave all of their information down below. But they won like one of the awards for women's health top natural cleaning products. So I was like, congrats, that's pretty legit. And like I said, it's women founded, so even better. Moving on to Corkcicle. You guys know I have loved Corkcicle for... I actually found a tweet recently that went like, so the first time that I met Kim and like the whole team over at Corkcicle, and even like discovered their brand when all they had were tumblers. But now what is so cool, oh, the point was, I think that was like 2015 or something. It was a while ago. But now what's so exciting and awesome for them is that they're branching out into things other than just cups. I have a couple of like reusable thermoses and canteens and cups here that I do want to show you, but I also want to show you this, which is their new backpack cooler. So you guys, can we discuss, like, first off, it's so cute. It literally is just I haven't even taken the tag. I've used it twice, but I haven't taken the tag off because I think it's just so cute. But yeah, it's got these straps you wear on your back. This is the Eola bucket bag. They also have like, I don't know if you can hear that, Chip is barking. They also have really cute bags that just look like purses, but it has all the insulation on the inside. So this is awesome to take with you and reuse over and over again, rather than those like, you know, the foam coolers that you can buy that you pretty much are only able to use like once or twice, and then you have to toss them because they get so nasty. This is a great alternative. They also just sent me this new product and I'm so excited. Okay, I have a confession, another confession. I was so bad when I worked in radio. Laura and Ray can vouch for me. I'm so embarrassed to even admit this. Do not come for me in the comments because I've gotten way better. But I would take like my plastic containers, like my plastic Tupperware containers, and I would use them like 3 or 4 times. And then if I got lazy or like didn't want to wash it out, or like I just didn't think that it was gonna be able to go clean, I would just toss it. I will never do that again. It's so bad. And so anyways, I'm improving. I have my new lunchbox that I can put my new glass containers in that I will absolutely continue to reuse. How freaking cute is this? Okay, this is their new lunchbox, and I love their little like flyer that came with it. It says, lunch, but make it fashion. So they've got 2 different styles. This one is called, where's the name on it? Adair Crossbody is here, and it's the chicest lunchbox ever. It's got a cool half moon silhouette, extra long crossbody. Anyways, it's amazing and so cute. I chose the pink color, but they've got several different colors. Obviously, I have not used it yet. I just got this yesterday, but I was so excited to be able to throw this in a video. So it's got that same material on the inside. And like I said, put your glass containers in here, not plastic, and reuse them. And you can have an adorable, stylish eco-friendly lunch situation. The last two things and things that I have been doing very eco-friendly for a very long time, and I'm proud of that, are my reusable cups, right? So I will never use like a single cup and throw it away again if I can avoid it, because I have these. So I use these every single day. Obviously I have not used this one because this is brand new. This is the first time I've gotten, this is 20 ounces. I feel like it's bigger than that. No, but it's right. That's 20 ounces, 25 hours hot, 25 hours cold, 12 hours hot. Goodbye plastic bottles, triple insulated, blah, 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 blah. I have like 5 other canteens from there that I use. I also use these tumblers all the time. I put my Coke Zero in here. Also, I ordered from them some of these stainless steel straws that I just kind of pop in here. You can buy them off Amazon as well. I'm gonna link a couple below. I actually found a kit where it's a bunch of different sizes. This is the Aurora tumbler, I think. Like I said, I'm gonna link it down below, but I believe this one is called the Aurora tumbler. I literally have not gone one day since 2000 and let's say 15 without using one of these cups. The other cool thing about this canteen that they sent me, which I really love, is this pop straw. I don't know if you can see. This is, I think, called their Sport lid. Again, I will link that below. You can use like a regular lid that it comes with, but I really, really like these Sport ones. And this is what I drink my water out of every day. Oh, this is cool. I just read this on the bottom. I did not know this. It says, charity water, $1 donated for every bottle. 1 in 10 people lack clean water. Together we can change that. So not only do you get an awesome product that is eco-friendly that you can reuse, but it's donating money to a good cause. So thank you, Corksicle. I love you guys. This video ended up being a lot longer than I expected, which is a good thing because there's a lot of changes that I'm making, and I actually have even more things on the way, or things that I haven't quite fully tested yet to be able to tell you guys about. So maybe there'll be like a part 2 of this video coming. But last but not least, if you missed my, actually it might go up after this, my unboxing of subscription boxes. One of them is called, I think it's called Mighty Nest on Instagram, and this is their Mighty Fix box. What's cool about this company, not only is it super inexpensive, and I have a code that I will tell you guys in a second, but their team is super, super, super nice. I was going back and forth with them talking about some strategy and why I wanted to give it a try and why I wanted to present the content to you guys. And they were just amazing. So first and foremost, I really appreciate that in a company. But they say that Mighty Nest is making healthy green living simple and sustainable for you and your family. Yeah, so what's inside of here? So they send you a different product every month that is something that you can make a switch for. So I'll give you a couple of examples. They sent me these LunchSkins, which is perfect. If you have your Corksicle lunchbox, you can just pop these in here. What's cool is that instead of using plastic bags that you would normally, like sandwich bags, this is loud, hold on. You can just pop your sandwich right in here, and then obviously you can just rinse this out. This material is great, and it's got the Velcro on here, and you're not using plastic. They've got 2 different sizes, so they sent me this one, which I'm assuming is like a sandwich size, and then this one, which is more of like a snack size bag. I'll show you a picture that came with it of the actual like LunchSkin in use. It says LunchSkins can last 2+ years of daily use. When you want to refresh your supply, keep your well-loved LunchSkins for cosmetics, school supplies, dog treats, ice for boo-boos. How cute. And it says you can wash LunchSkins by hand or in the top rack of the dishwasher. Let it dry completely before you use it again. What's insane about this statistic, it says each LunchSkins bag replaces 500 plastic bags. Like, let that sink in for a minute. It also says if you want to clean it, you just turn it again. You can just turn this inside out, wipe down the inside, get the crumbs out, and then you'll be good to reuse it again. Another thing that I'm gonna be really honest, I had not even considered when I was thinking about my impact and the amount of plastic that I was consuming is produce bags. You know what I'm talking about? You go, you pull the thing off the rack and you put your produce in here. So these are reusable BPA flip and tumble produce bags. There's 5 in this kit. They say that you can machine wash these, hang to dry if you do end up needing to clean them. And of course, if you end up having extras like laying around, you can repurpose them, use them for all sorts of different things. You could put garments in there, you can put just miscellaneous things in your junk drawer, whatever it is. But these bags are an amazing way to reduce the amount of plastic waste whenever you go shopping. The last thing that they sent me is a replacement for dryer sheets. This is a great idea, you guys. So there's 3 of these little dryer balls that you just pop into your dryer. You can put all 3 of them in there. They say that it actually reduces your dry time by something like insane, like 25%. They also had a great idea if you did want to have some sort of like scent whenever your clothes are drying. You can put a few drops of like a natural essential oil. They suggested lemon, lavender, or orange to your dryer balls, but these can be reused over and over and over again, and it's going to replace the dryer sheets that are obviously just one use and then you toss them. So like I said, the team over at Mighty Nest was so kind, and they also gave us a promo code. So if you use the code ONAIR3, you guys can try the Mighty Fix box all for yourself for $3. $1, $2, $3. Now, I will say that you only get 1 of those items per month. So when we were talking about it, I was like, I want to be able to present a variety so you guys kind of understand what is an item, you know, a couple of different items that might arrive month after month. So like for instance, 1 month you would get the dryer sheets, or not dryer sheets, no, you would get the dryer balls. 1 month you would get like the LunchSkins, and then the next month you would get the produce bags. But for such an inexpensive cost, it's a great way to sort of integrate things. You know, it's not like overloading you, right? And for $3 for your first month, that is amazing. And then after that, it's only $11 a month and free shipping. So I mean, sign me up. Whew. That was fun. Yeah. So for all of these things, like I said, I'm gonna have everything listed below for you. I'm trying to do better. I'm not perfect by any means at all, but it's just some small swaps so we can all make that I think ultimately will make a big difference. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.